Hello and welcome to a different type of War Thunder today. Today, it's replay day. Let's jump in. This was a game that I played with Jake before I did the recording of War Thunder videos. And this was us platooned in our Tiger ones again. Or squad. Mated into platoons. So this is when everyone's connecting, so I'm just going to fast forward because I can't be asked with terrible loading times, and I can't be asked with editing. So here we are. Okay, at the beginning it's a bit odd. I'll jump into normal view. That Tiger, M46 Tiger, he just shot that King Tiger, which it just sucks because it just knocked out his engine. He doesn't have a repair kit, or he doesn't have parts, so Jake ammo-racked him. Yep, Jake ammo-racked him, which is pretty awesome. So I'm gonna get rid of these, just because we didn't see this sort of stuff. All we saw was this. We were playing in realistic, and realistic, that was awesome. So this is White Rock Fortress, one of my favourite maps. Excuse some of the decals that I have. I have two. I had that Panzer Division symbol, I can't remember which Panzer Division, and Du Deutsche Nicht, which is definitely not you, I think. I don't know. I was slowing down for Jake here so we can be kind of next to each other as we trundle along. And you can see that the turret on this Tiger 1 is so slow. So very, very slow. And there will be some replay bugs, like my gun doing that. That's a bit weird, but that's just part of the replay bugs. The replay system's made for aircraft, really. They're not that great when it comes to the ground forces, but it works. It works. So I'm not going to mess with it if it works. So it takes a while for us to get into some action here, so I'm going to fast forward a little bit. Just 4 times. Just so it doesn't look like I'm whizzing a lot. I'm going to switch over to my perspective. Now I think we saw some markers ahead of us, so we wanted to check it out. But I thought that we're clear, we've got enough people around us. So we'll get going. Up into where Tigers work best. Well, I play Tigers best. It's close range, kicking ass. But in reality, they liked long distance because they had a much better gun for long range fighting than the Shermans. The Sherman's effective range was like half of what the Tigers was. So that's why Tigers were so deadly when it came to it. Now there was a guy down there. I was waiting for Jake a bit. There was a guy over there, but I think he got wrecked quite easily. As you do. So now Jake's with us. I'll carry on. Now there's another M46. Oh, M26. I think it's the M46. Those Persians are so good. So good. Now I saw somebody over there. Yep. And I did not even think about range. And then I think Jake got him. Yeah. Just trundle along. Well, that kind of makes Jake look like he's on fire, but he's not. That's just his exhaust smoke. You can see some people are already in their planes, which is absurd. Because in realistic, you cannot have enough spawn points to jump into a plane. You can have a low tier plane in a high tier match, and your King Tiger can be worth a whole bunch of spawn points. But you cannot jump into that low tier plane because spawn points. It sorts itself out so that the planes have so much spawn points that you just physically cannot play it. I'll crest this ridge and I think let's go down here because we've hardly seen anybody. Might as well go into the Hornet's Nest. There's some people over there. You can see, I think, Jake putting down some coaxial fire. Let's just switch to external view. Yeah, it was Jake laying down his coax machine gun. Oh, I spotted him, I think. I'm pretty sure I did. I'm keeping my gun facing that way. Oh, and Jake just nudges me. And then a wild shot comes in. I think. He fires over there. I'm aware of him. But I'm also aware that there's a Sherman or a Pershing up there. I didn't want to really move my turret to turn to shoot him. But now my gun is unconscious. And then the Pershing comes along. And I haven't noticed until that happens. He over-penetrated me. That is how strong those Pershings are. We were at the bottom tier. The bottom of the battle rating. So I'm backing up so that I can be angled against the Pershing and angled against this guy. And now Jake can't fire because my gun's in the way. So I'm raising my gun so he can fire. And then he comes and then puts a huge shell into me. Which is so bad. So very bad. We're in a terrible position, but we don't really want to back up because going up that hill we would show our top plate. The top of our tank. Because we'd be angled up, and doing that would be terrible. Absolutely terrible. Now I see that there's a tank coming over that way because I just saw the muzzle flash. So I think, okay, there's some mounds over there, there's a mound right in front of us. Get that in between me and the guy behind me, and then I take a shot into the arse. Jake actually said you're gonna get shot in the arse as I got hit. I was well aware that was happening. Oh, and artillery was coming down onto us. I'll take another shot. And that was me dead. So I think that was all my tanks gone. So let's jump over to Jake, who's still taking shots. I annihilated the tank that was over here when I shot. I think I ammo-racked him. Then Jake loses his tank. And that was pretty much it. Kind of a sucky game. Kind of a sucky game, but we had fun. It was good fun being in that center, taking all those hits. It was good fun. So next game is me on my own. I got squatted up with somebody, as the game does, for you to get the opportunity to get rewards for stuff like best squad. So they implemented an auto squad feature, which you can have and you don't, but you don't have to have. Now this is AI. I don't know why it's showing you this. It's showing you an AI plane flying along. The German AI plane, I'd like to add. There we go. So I've jumped into my KV-1 and I didn't actually see him. He spawned in front of me as I ploughed into him, so I didn't really have a choice in that one. I apologise if I mute. I'm coming down with a bit of a cold, which is not good for Saturday. Some lag in the beginning, as always, and then we'll get back into normal frame rates, especially once we hit town. I apologise about that. I had a bit of a coughing fit. Now, there was a guy that was down that road taking shots, but I thought, I'll take the risk. I want to get over here to the cap, because the enemy has capped. And that's not good. That's real not good. So I'm wondering, where are they? Because that's my squad member, in case you're wondering. I don't even remember what his player name was, but he was good. He was really good. So I hit and bounced, and then I took a lucky shot and I killed him. I just took a final shot before I popped back behind cover. I've reloaded. There's nobody in the cap circle because we're capping, so we're just going to sit here. And I took a big hit from that Panzer IV F2 or J1, I'm not sure. I think it's the F2. Now he's tracked, so I got some good shots into him. And now somebody's just dropping some artillery down, so I need to get out of here. Probably that F2 that's dropped shells down. And yeah, it was the F2, and he died because I set him on fire, I believe. And then I couldn't help it. I know exactly where the ammo rack is, so I just took my opportunity. And I think I bounced. The KV-1 has decent armor. Actually, no, I didn't kill him, no. I don't know. I might have killed him. Now I'm thinking, well, I'll go down there, and I'm like, no, because we're defending. Might as well drop back here. If they come up to the cap through here, I get to shoot them. If they come up through the main road, I can kill them. And they can't come behind me without me knowing, because there's a little road to the side there. In fact, I'll quickly show you it. There's a little road here. So, I'm waiting. There's no point in me heading forward. And then a Wild Panzer IV arrives. Or a I think it's a Panzer IV, I'm not sure. And a Stug. The Stug deals some huge damage onto me, and there's some bombs that drop right next to me. So I want to get as far away from that shit as possible. And I'll survive it! Now that was just my 4th kill on that Panzer IV F1. And I'm turning my gun because there's a guy to my right. I am completely surrounded. So I think, okay, Stug, biggest problem right now. Kill him. Because that was the Stug I was trying to fight. And now there's this Panzer III L or J1. I'm not entirely sure which is which, to be honest. I know it's a Panzer III. And I am Arakim. And oh god, it's another Panzer IV. Oh, and they have a big enough gun to deal some proper damage to me. Now my engine's been knocked out. I put a huge shot into him and I really hurt him there. That was Wild Plane arriving. Now, I don't think that's me on fire. No, that's the fire from the plane. And that's me dead. So 6 kills, 1 tank. I'm happy. I was really happy with that. So we'll just wait for me to jump into my next tank. And I picked my T-34E premium tank. As you get with a bundle, I picked this tank up because I wanted to get into the beta, and you had to buy a ground vehicle in the store before you could join the beta. That's how you got into beta. And that's me putting down my 3 artillery down into that, and then I get into I have the opportunity to go into a bomber, and I hope they show you that actually. Yeah, see, I'm queued up as a bomber here. Me as a yellow. Yeah, here we go. See, I know that I think there's an enemy plane. Enemy fighter. Oh, there might not be. I'm not sure. But I'm in the B-17 Fortress, I think it is. I'm not entirely sure. It's a good plane. It's a very good plane. As it's arcade, it's very random. So, yeah, I had somebody on my arse. I'm not sure. Yeah, I did. So I dropped a... No, I didn't. I got shot down by a flak panzer. But then wait for it. 1 kill. Yeah, right there. I got a kill from my bomb. Now this is my score. It's at 2,400. The keen-eyed of you would have noticed I got 4,000 in this game. And now the enemy is spawning into a bomber, so I kind of want to get out of the open. But we spawned 2 fighters, so it's pretty good going. So I'm trundling along, minding my own business. And then I see this, and it's an M2, and there was a Sherman. Now I'm going for cap because, well, I need to get our cap back. So I'm rushing forward. Going the exact same route. And there's a guy there. And I penned, but I didn't set him on fire, which upset me. I should have. I'm going for his crew. But I actually shot his engine and set him on fire. So, there we go. And then I shoot him again. So I want to set him on fire again, but nope, not going to happen today. I shoot him a third and fourth time, and he finally dies. I didn't kill him, I don't think. No, I didn't. Now we're getting bombed, which sucks. And then a wild Sherman appears, and I don't ammo rack him, and he knocks out everything. But that's right where his ammo rack is, right in that front. But my loader's dead, so my reload time is reduced. We're getting shelled, and we survive. I don't have any coaxial, otherwise I would have shot into his shot him with my coaxial. Dark, jumping into a game there. I can't I can't avoid that. So he's dead. So I go for this other Sherman because why not? Now I'm thinking that's a bit of a shallow angle, but I'll go for it. And then, what the fuck are you doing, T-34? Now my engine's screwed, so I can't actually turn. And then he moves, and I bounce because he turned. And I don't know what he was thinking. Like, where am I getting shot from? And he even kind of turns his gun this way. Nope. He thinks, no, I'm going to go down here, and yeah, that's what I thought. Physics in this game are still very broken. And then he turns his gun finally. And I think he knocks out my or he damages my cannon breech. Which is bad enough. That bounces. He's on fire. So I put another shot into him. And then I realized, Wild Panzer III, how did I not see him? I'm getting shot at. It's awful. His crew's been knocked out. He's dead. I didn't realize he was dead. So we're surrounded by husks of tanks. We're capping. And I still haven't got any more kills. I got a whole bunch of assists from that, but no kills. And now we've capped, so I can move up. And I die. I got bombed. So, that happened. But that's okay. I have an SU-122, which I had just unlocked. This was my second game in it, I think. So, I was looking forward to playing this. There's some squishy tanks left. Some low armoured tanks. So I decided, yeah, I'm just gonna roll forward. Why not? No point in dilling about. And now there was a bomber joined, so I thought, there's no other fighters joining. I need to kill this bomber because he'll wreck people. And I'm thinking, oh, it's a Lancaster. Ah, I'm gonna be able to destroy him real easy. And I don't know what's up with the replay here. It won't actually allow me to change views, so I'm kind of giving you the best. But somehow he manages to survive, even though whenever I play British bombers, they die within a few shots. And then back we come. So, let's trundle along. We're winning very handily. Now I'm looking for my next target. I take a derp shot, miss. Now I'm reloading. This thing takes a while to reload. And that was it. Thank you for watching this replay special, which I will not have many of. But I thought you guys would enjoy that. I certainly enjoyed watching it again. That was a great game. Great game. 6 out of 7 kills from my KV-1. 7th kill while in a bomber. Got 8 assists, died twice, and got 1 aircraft kill. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.